Today I'm eating artichokes au gratin with Parmesan cream. Let's start by cleaning the artichokes, obviously removing the tougher leaves until we reach the heart. I always recommend wearing gloves because no amount of lemon will help clean your hands from the oxidation of artichokes. So once they're cut, we'll put them here in a bowl with some water and lemon. Let's do it this way. This is the slightly more tedious part, this, okay? But it's worth it. Let's also clean the stem. Here we remove all the tough parts. Let's remove the tip. Let's cut it in half and also remove the little fuzz that's inside here. And then, with a slightly bigger knife, let's cut in slices like this. And we put them here in the water and lemon to keep them from oxidizing. Great, the main part of the work is done. Now, from here on out, it's all downhill. So let's go to the stove. In a pan, we add a drizzle of oil. Obviously, the amount of oil always depends on the amount of artichokes, right? A clove of crushed garlic. To give this dish a bit of character, I add some prosciutto. Obviously, it's optional, but I recommend adding it. But if it's not prosciutto, you can use speck, cooked ham, whatever you prefer. So this is how I do it. I add the prosciutto to the garlic and oil and give it a light sauté. Great! At this point I add the artichokes, obviously drained well. I adjust the salt, also a pinch of pepper. I cover and let it stew. And here we are. After 10 to 12 minutes of cooking, the artichokes are ready. We turn off the heat and let them cool down a bit. And now let's prepare the Parmesan cream. We put some milk in a small pot. Of course, if you have lactose intolerance, you can use lactose-free milk. And of course, the same goes for the cream. This is fresh cream. Let's let it heat up. The cream and the milk, they've started to warm up. And now, spoon by spoon, we add the Parmigiano inside and keep stirring with a whisk. Let's lower the heat. Let's adjust the salt. A pinch of pepper if you like. And if you like, you can also add some nutmeg. I don't use it because I'm intolerant, as you know. Let's keep stirring until you reach the desired thickness. After a few minutes, our cream is ready. It shouldn't be too thick or too runny. Of course, as it cools down, it will thicken a bit more. Let's turn off the stove and get the plate ready. Now all that's left is to assemble our artichokes. How? By putting a bit of Parmesan cream on the bottom of the baking dish. Let's arrange it well and add half of our artichokes. What a wonderful smell. Oh my, how delicious. And now let's add a bit of parsley and another pinch of pepper, only if you like it. Please, if you don't like it, don't add it. And let's continue. You see how it thickens little by little with our Parmesan cream. And now let's add the remaining artichokes. Let's arrange them well. Let's add a little more parsley. Parsley goes really well with artichokes. And now let's pour our cheese cream on top. Let's spread it as best as we can. Let's make a layer. And to finish, a little more Parmesan. No. And now straight into the oven. The artichokes are out of the oven. I let them brown in the oven for 6 or 7 minutes. Of course, this depends on your own oven. It might take a little more time or a little less. So you just need to brown them because everything is already cooked. And now all that's left is to taste them. And with this delicious bite, I say goodbye. I'll see you for the next recipe. A kiss to everyone. Bye.